We're now in the home stretch. You've delved into the specifics of the 5 P's of communication: people, preparation, practice, presentation. There's just one more: perception, the evaluation, how your audience feels in the end. Did you effectively get your message across? What could you do better next time? If you put in all the work, getting to know your audience, the 90 hours of prep, the hours of practice, you will feel more confident. Absolutely. You can say you have done everything in your power to deliver an effective message. But there is no guarantee your audience is ready to receive that message. There is no guarantee, and that can be debilitating. That can be upsetting. But as I mentioned in the very beginning, you are a lifelong learner. You want to get better. You don't want to be the status quo. And every time you communicate and use some of these strategies, you will get better. You will get stronger. And if your message didn't effectively reach the other side, one day it will. The way to close the gap on the odds is to listen to some of your feedback. And I mean some, not all. When you're in the moment, you can ask your audience in real time how you can do better, what they learned, what they already knew. You can get a quick gauge on how you're doing. But you always want to know how you did after the audience had a chance to digest the information. After a day, ask them again, what could you do better? Then jot the information down and compare it to the in-the-moment feedback. Now, the feedback you probably want to avoid is any negative feedback. Any feedback that may be hurtful or direct assault. Feedback that isn't constructive. You'll know that feedback. If the person who gave you that feedback is important and actively participating in your world, then look at it for what it is and learn. If the person isn't in your world or participating, then toss it. You are only as good as your last performance, and that's true. Your communication will linger for a bit, but then the next time you communicate, you have to step up your game. You cannot rest on your laurels, which sounds like it can be very exhausting. But learning and growing is what you do, so I anticipate that you will be open to continued growth and constructive comments. If you are communicating, speaking with the same group again, like your team or the same client, survey them, informal questions or more formal SurveyMonkey type questions, to see what they would like to hear or learn next time. Ask them how they would like to receive the information. Augment the people map you did when you got to know them earlier in the process. The communication process isn't easy. It can be daunting and cause anxiety. But you can join together the 5 P's into a roadmap by doing the following. People, know your audience. Preparation, draft a message with a clear objective and buy-in. What's in it for me? Practice an engaging open and strong close. Rehearse, make it your own, insert your personality. Presentation, stay in the moment and adjust as necessary. Perception, learn from your audience, ask how you did, and do it all over again. Then you can alleviate at least 90% of your anxiety, and you can feel confident that you did everything you could do to ensure your important message was delivered in a clear and effective manner. It takes work. Nothing is easy, but you'll get used to it, and you will be a huge success. For more information, or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at lynnmagnavite@gmail.com.